importantly for us as coaches, I mean, it raises the bar for the skill level and what we need to be able to do, but it also provides a certain amount of accountability for basically being able to document or show your work. Whereas when I started coaching, like if you did a great job coaching, no one could really tell what you were doing or what you weren't doing. So it was just based on like, hey, do the players like you, and did we score some runs? But no one could really tell what was going on in the cage. And there aren't too many front office people that I've come across that like that. They don't like to be in the dark about what their coaches and their players are doing in the cage. They want to have some idea of what's going on. And so what I kind of realized with some of the technology early on is if I could figure out how to use it and apply it with the players, I could show the manager or the farm director or the GM even what we were doing and what we were working on. So I'm working with Jason, and the results in the game are not quite coming along, right? It's now halfway, we're 150 at bats in, and he still has no homers and he's hitting 200, but I can say, hey, look, here's his video, here's his drills in the cage, here's what his swing's doing, everything is going in the right direction. I just think he needs some more time to figure this out, get comfortable with it, do it on the field. That's a big part of player development, like knowing when to kind of stick with the plan that you're on and stick with the process, and when to kind of like change direction and make an adjustment. And so a lot of times if you figure out how to use the technology well, it kind of gives you some reasons or some data to like back up your decisions. A lot of times we say, hey, well, I think this or I think that. And what I was taught early on and I've come to believe now is just saying your opinion, I think this or that, it's not meaningless, but it's insufficient, it's incomplete. Now in today's game or in my world, you have to be able to say, I think Jason needs to do this, but the part that needs to add on to that is because XYZ, because his bat speed is this, because his launch angle is this, because his contact rate is this, because his swing and miss rate is here. He needs to work on his swing plane to make higher contact because his whiff rate in the game is too high. Right? So you have some metrics and some performance numbers that are happening in the game. You have some technology to help you work on it in the cage. And ultimately, you have a way to communicate that with the people that are like signing your checks.